and I have stopped listening. There comes a time when you look into the mirror and you realize that what you see is all that you will ever be. Then you accept it, or you kill yourself, or you stop looking into mirrors. No, nothing can be changed.
Hello everybody, it's Kingfatboy. We're watching this guy in his E4. I don't even know his name. I guess I should probably read these things. Corny's with us, our resident unicorn.
Hello! Oh boy. Oh boy.
What do you think of his play so far?
You didn't tell me it was a gold spammer.
I didn't look. Oh my god, he is.
Oh
look at that,
goodness.
21 round. I'm gonna just start the video off with he's loading the gold. That's right.
No, I think
That's
you need to change it
mean.
if it's a gold spammer. Use it like only gold or whatever, you know? Jeez.
Yeah, only gold. Yeah, I'll come up with a new graphic for it probably.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if you guys know how I feel about gold spamming, but I don't like it.
Oh, look at that!
He could have
Right through
penetrated
the.
that 50 TP with standard ammo. He did not need that APCR. And he was even aiming at the 4005. HE would have penned the 4005. Ugh.
But gold. Did Matt tell you about the thing that they're talking about with gold, where they're going to reduce the damage?
I did. Well, I didn't hear it from Matt. I heard it from Quickie Baby and some of the things that that you could do to fix World of Tanks, and he was talking about that. About if you lower the damage, then heavily armored tanks are going to be buffed, and if the same thing's going to happen if you lower the penetration of premium rounds. Even by upping the damage, heavily armored tanks are still going to be buffed. So in order to fix, if you're going to rework premium ammo like that, then you're going to have to drastically rebalance all armor in the game. Which is...
What do you think this guy's doing?
I think he's just waiting,
I-
waiting for enemy tanks to get spotted, you know?
See, I always wonder when I see shit like that in videos, is he answering the phone? Is he checking the front door? He's got 3 marks on the barrel, so I would assume he's competent in the tank.
Yeah.
But we know how he earned those marks. With evil gold ammo.
Yeah. Well, the E4, unlike the E3, cannot really take a beating. It cannot take a sustained punishment. And that's the trade-off that you get when you have a turret, is that you've got less armor, and you'll just get penetrated with premium shells all day. In which case, apparently this guy thinks that means you need to fire everything, or you need to fire only premium shells, which is an idiotic statement.
He's just a scumbag. I think they need to make a TD line for the Japanese. Just put a barrel at the front of a Type 5 and then call it a TD. If you're just drawing things with napkins.
This is another reason why I don't like premium ammo. That second shot that he put in the Type 4, there was no aiming at weak spots or trying to actually aim. He just waited for the reticle to encircle the tank and fired. There's no skill in it. There's no skill in firing premium shells. Now he's aiming for the cheeks, but he still didn't even wait for it to become fully aimed. There's no skill.
Well, and why did he? He didn't need to. He could have aimed at the front of that tank and would have gone right through the tank behind it if there would have been one. Look at that, all green. No shit, it's green.
It's ridiculous.
And he's got a good pen anyway. I gotta look to see what the pen is. I think it's 295 on regular rounds, 375 on gold.
Yep.
Yeah,
That would
it's
have gone through the
overkill.
front of the IS-7 or the ISM. That would have gone through the front. Standard ammunition would have gone through the front. Okay. Despite what XVM says, this is not a good player. This is not a good player. This is not a skillful player. He's not aiming at weak spots. He's just throwing his money, throwing his wallet at wargaming and getting good scores. That's it. That's all this is. Anyway, I've ranted enough, King.
Oh no, I liked it. I liked it. It was time I didn't have to talk. This guy, I don't know. I don't care. See, I've never been one that really cares about the gold, except the fact that if you're firing it, then I'm going to fire it back at you. You know, it's just going to be like nuclear weapons. It's mad, mutually assured destruction. If you have gold and fire it at me, I'm going to fire my gold at you and try to pen you.
Also,
You know?
you can't learn anything from if somebody's firing gold at you. You can't learn your tank. Matt says this all the time when he's playing the mouse. He's like, I can't tell if it's the way that I'm angling the tank or the fact that they're just firing premium at me that I'm getting killed all the way. And I'm like, it's probably because they're firing premium at you anyway. And I took a look at the tank and the armor and stuff. It's because they're firing gold. I hate the mouse now because of how much that mouse line has the stereotype of just fire gold at it.
Yeah, and I got to admit, they're when they buffed the mouse to like 3,200 hit points, I would just get into my E5 or whatever tank I was, and the second I saw him up close to me, because I went that direction and met him, I'd switch to gold because I just didn't feel like regular rounds were going to pen him. And that's not right of me. I sort of learned how to pen him. But even when I'd hit those shots where you're supposed to be able to pen, you know, there's over buffing a tank too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it doesn't need 3,200 hit, or it doesn't need 3,200 or 3,000 when you've got more armor than you could ever count for.
Well, I will disagree with that because that's one of the perks of the German heavies, and that's all throughout the line. Is tier for tier, the German heavy tanks have had the highest hit points of all the other tech trees, which is why when the Type 5 came in at 2,900, there was this like, whoa, like that's super, super close to the mouse. Like, where's the German, I hate to say German privilege, but, you know, like, where's the special bonus of being a German heavy tank? And so they buffed it up to 3,200, and it just made the mouse overpowered.
Yeah, it takes 8 shots at 30 or at 320 to take it out or more.
Yeah. Well, they also buffed the reload super, super quick. So.
Yeah, I don't have that one yet, but someday.
Well, they
only 17 at the moment.
They nerfed the hit points back down to 3,000, and they nerfed the reload just a touch. It's not an entire. They didn't go back to normal with the reload. It's still improved from before, but they did nerf it.
Well, I mean, I don't know. See, the nerfing of tanks would piss me off if I got it. Like the guys who had the 2684, was it an overpowered tank? Absolutely. But if you paid any money to get to it, wouldn't that just torque you? You know.
Well, if it's in the tech tree, that's a risk. I mean, that's the fact, because if it's in the tech tree, you do not have to pay money in order to get it. That's why I would have no empathy for those people, because you could have gotten it for standard money. You just got impatient and bought money and got the tank, right? So like, I have no qualms about that. But premium tanks, I do see that kind of issue. Like, you can only buy it with money, and so like nerfing that, it kind of takes the deal away from that transaction. It's a little nuanced, but yeah.
See, I think if they nerf a premium, they should just give you back your money and let you buy it back if you want to buy it back. But just say you can have it back, it's nerfed, or here's your money back.
Yeah, and I think they should do that. Say like, we think that this premium tank is a little overpowered. It needs to get reworked. We're gonna offer you a refund. Like, you can have it back, or you can keep the tank. It's your choice. But like, this is what we're gonna change about it. You know. So I do think that is a viable solution.
I think if it's breaking their game, I'm fine with it. You know, like, and they should never have sold the leaf blower. I think they should remove artillery from tiers 1 and 5, because I know you got to learn somewhere, but you shouldn't learn picking on the weak. Like the grill, I think is an overpowered artillery.
I've never played the grill. I can't vouch for that.
I don't know. It just seemed overpowered when I played it, but I'm not even great with artillery. I'm not even good. I didn't get good with artillery until I started playing Tier 9 when I put a female commander and took a heavy crew from a T-34 and made them all friggin'
Yeah.
what do you call it? They're 4 perk, I think, or 3. And,
Wait, what?
yeah, I turned my T-34 heavy crew into an artillery crew with 4 perks.
Oh, you just retrained them.
Yeah, I turned them all into artillery players.
Gotcha.
That's how I've been hitting things with it.
I gotcha.
I mean, is that a little disgusting of me? Yeah.
Just a little.
If I got the leaf blower, would I have turned everybody in that tank into either Santa Claus would have been in command and the other 4 women would have been there?
Lucky Santa Claus.
That's right. What do you call it? I have something in common with all those women. My name's Jeremiah, and it starts with a J. It starts with a...
I don't know.
That's terrible. I had to put that joke in there. This guy is going to probably... I don't remember if this guy wins. I didn't actually look. I just saw he had high damage. I thought he played well, but...
Well, if he can... Oh, now he's a one-shot.
I think he just spammed gold. You know, he should have switched to HE there. He would have guaranteed a kill. Yeah, that was bad. I don't know if this guy ain't a good player. I should have picked a different replay. Maybe I should start watching him.
Is he an experienced player? For sure.
Oh, yeah.
Do I think he knows what he's doing? Absolutely. Do I think he's uselessly using premium ammunition just for the sake of having premium ammunition? Most likely.
I wonder what one of these gold rounds costs to kill this even 90.
I think typically tier 10 TD premium rounds cost about 8,000.
Oh, so he's got 8 kills here, assuming he didn't miss any. It's 80,000 credits. He's
well, you
swabbed
gotta
at
remember
them.
he started with 21 shells.
Oh yeah,
He started with 21, so that's 16 shells so far. That's 160,000. No, that is 80,000.
Wow.
My bad. No. Wow. Can't do math. Can't do math.
Yeah, I have to get somebody in here with a calculator.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this poor even 90. He's gonna take it right. Oh yeah. And of course, the 430U probably has a little worse. It doesn't have worse load, but
Well,
I don't know.
in this situation, don't blame either one for firing gold at this point, because I would load the gold too, because you just have to get that win. You have to get the kill, okay? But early on, if the first shell out of your tank is gold ammunition, that tells me that you don't know the tank well enough and you don't trust your own skill, that you have to pay physical money in order to get it.
So basically, he's not a good player. He's a stat player.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we're going to call that the end of this video. Want to say goodbye to the group?
Bye.
I know, long one today. Everybody, have a good day. Post-game results here in a moment. Blah, 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 blah. Bye. Yeah, 3's too many. 3's